Okay, boys and gents, it finally came. It actually... So FedEx normally gets around earlier in the day around here. So, I mean, I didn't have to wait too long to actually get it at the doorstep. Nicely enough. So, I think my area is kind of like pretty soon on, or pretty early on the list, but so let's see, we've got our quick start guide telling us to plug it in and everything. Believe, yeah, we're still pretty centered. So SD card slot, I do have a couple SD cards, an SD card or two that I'm looking at using in here. So we're gonna look at our companion cube. We've got like the cube shape for it. Knife, come back here. I need the other side. Thank you, buddy. Oh, boy. So yeah, some people had some criticisms about the power cord and that it's set in stone basically and that it's not any longer. So I mean, that's fine. Let's see how it should have its power output on here somewhere. $25 volts, 3 amp. I don't know, I might have some other bricks otherwise, but yeah. Does run off USB-C. So. And then to the main attraction that we've got in here. The buddy boy. The blessed one. Let me grab a couple things for scale. So here we've got the Steam controller, the predecessor to this input, and the switch light. Let me yoink that box work off. It's got a little pull tab down here, but it slips right off just fine. So if you're getting yourself one, nice carry handle, dang. Got it. You can pack stuff in here. Hot dang. Just a second. We're gonna take care of that boy. Knife. Knife does everything. Okay. It opens up this way. Hot dang. That's about it. That's all that's in the box then. Got a nice... Oh, if you've got a hard time pulling it out, it's got a nice little tab for it. So, unreal holding it right now. It's got a nice compartment in the back for those of you that are inclined to pack stuff around, I guess. It's got a stretchy band, so if you've got... I guess you can add stuff back there? So yeah, we are going to transition to the desk, I think, and then turn it on there. Okay, so here we are again. I'm gonna unplug this actually, then it'll make it easier to just flop around and not bust things up. If I could remember the orientation that it's supposed to be in. So that's why they have that tab there, obviously. So you do have like a slot here. I guess you could put some things in if you really wanted to, but you would probably want a soft case for that kind of stuff. But there's my deck again. Steam controller. It is, I mean, less chunky than the Steam controller on the grip side. So the other thing, if I pop it out and pop my grip off, see the switch light and how much that covers is barely anything. So anyway, where did that one? There it is. Okay, so obviously we've got the SD card slot there, nothing along the bottom, the two back panel grips, triggers, bumpers, volume button, headphone jack, USB-C port. Oh. Okay, so the touchpads I think do actually click somewhat. You can press them in maybe. It's not too bad actually. So the quick start guide says to plug it in and then turn the power on, but apparently it just turned right on. So oh, it's got the same familiar clicky when you're moving the touchpad. I'm not sure if that's going to pick up on the mic though, so we'll find out. Buddy, come on. I've been going through debating on the games to install onto this thing, so here we go. That is not my time zone. Okay, I am going to take this off screen. Touchscreen is really, really nice. Makes typing super nice. So it looks like it's got about half battery, which is about normal for this kind of thing. Oh wait, wrong one. Sorry, had one thing wrong in the password. Oops. The shaking will subside, I swear. Okay. I could play Tabletop Simulator on this thing. Okay, the fans are spinning up right now. Okay, the touchpad is not doing its little lizard mode right now. Okay, so it's got like input set, that's why it's not doing it. I would not install Payday 2 on this one with like, so this is the 256 gigabyte model as well. So it has a couple things, but not everything. So yeah. Help. Back. Menu. So I mean, so it is a little chunkier than what I'm used to with like a Switch or other handhelds, but I mean, not horrible. So I'm gonna let it sit for a moment while it finishes the update. So really quickly, it's still working on installing updates, obviously, but the About section, it has a bunch of the information here that goes over it. So you've got SteamOS Hollow as the OS name. BIOS version, kernel version is Valve Neptune. Steam client. It is an outdated kernel slightly, so that may be a thing. It may be working on updating some of that currently. You've got Authentic AMD as the CPU vendor. See, custom APU 0405, 2.8 gigahertz, 4 cores, 8 logical cores, 14.49 gigabytes of RAM, so it's about 16-ish. See, AMD Van Gogh oh, interesting. Okay. Video driver Mesa compatibility VRAM is about a gigabyte. So, I mean, not horrible, I think. Anyway. Okay, so it, let me switch that around. It did make a sound and it finally finished updating. So, yeah. It's got a slow charger warning because I've got a different charger on it that's not the Steam Deck one. So let me make sure I have my Steam Guard. And then we will log into this puppy. It does have haptics, so when I'm typing, it gives me haptic feedback. Okay, boom. Loading user data. Let me get you in the center here. Steam button, access library store settings and more. Right here. They don't cover it up. That's another criticism people have, is the SD card slot is kind of just open. Okay. So that's pretty cool, yeah. So what we are going to do, I want the desk job one, please. Yes, please. And so it shows your whole library, and a bunch of other stuff. So AWOL is a build engine game, and I think yeah, that's questionable, I know, okay. Let's go into settings. Internet connection, really? Okay. It's fine. Okay, so I press B. Access to our downloads here. Steam Linux runtime. No internet connection? Really? So this is basically just like the download UI you're already used to, so. Blah, 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 blah. So it does give you a progress bar up in the top here, so I think if we, yeah, it goes straight to downloads. We can go straight to settings here. It is warning us about an update. And here we have our friends list, and we have our recommendeds. Here's a full fat library, and show off some of my more shameful ones. Okay. Not that one. Did it open the store first? Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Okay, let's try doing that one again. Download. And then while we are waiting on that, we'll go back to home. And to open up AWOL a little bit. Okay, so maybe it does somewhat feel out of the way there, but I might get used to it probably. Just got to figure out how I want to grip it exactly. Steam Deck rewards. What? Just keep tapping to skip.
All right, Alan, listen up. Russian nationals have taken control of the surrounding city blocks. Your team is pinned down on the other side of this building. You should meet minimal resistance on your way over to them.
Okay, so this does have...
Stay frosty and good luck.
Zone C, clear.
Controls are a little weird, so... Okay, so they've got it mapped to A.
Zone A, clear.
Here we go. That's... So, naturally what the build engine does by default right now is auto center whenever you're moving around with the joystick on a controller, which is why it's kind of weird like that.
Up ahead. Sneak up behind him while he's not paying attention to perform a stealth takedown.
Zone C, clear.
I just wish I knew how to aim down sights right now.
That room is full of nationals. You can improve your accuracy while aiming down sights. Don't forget to aim for the head too.
Zone B, clear.
So yeah, the touchpads you can press down on.
Clear. Zone B, clear.
Okay. I think... Library. Okay, so yeah, it keeps it playing in the background. Let's kind of end kibosh that one. Alright, oh, you had to pause. Anyway, yeah, so that's kind of a look at it. I wanted to install Aperture Desk Job, but it's going to take a bit longer. That may be a separate video. Probably do it that way, but I will... If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Algorithm really seems to like that, and it actually helps it get directly out to more people. And you can even join the chat and interact when I'm not online or what have you in Discord, Guilded, XMPP, and check out my streaming stuff. Links are all in the description places, and I will see you guys later.